Camarillo is perfect. Rolling hills, mountain views, easy access to gorgeous beaches, perfect Mediterranean weather. The list just keeps going. But in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the cons, the negative things that people are most likely to complain about when living here. But isn't it better to know up front what's going on here? Let's get started on the cons of Camarillo. The first big complaint, the cost of living in Camarillo is 72% higher than the national average, and a big reason for that is the median home price is right around $820,000. So your groceries, gas, and healthcare are all going to cost more. One possible workaround on food is sometimes you can find deals, for instance, at the farmers market that's in the downtown section here every Saturday. You can find local foods. Sometimes you can get a good deal on some avocados or different types of produce that's grown locally. That farmers market, by the way, is right by the Studio Channel Islands Art Center, which is amazing. Every first Saturday, they have an open house for all the artists who are here just doing incredible works of art. You can get to see what they're doing. It's really fun. One of the reasons the cost of homes have been going up in Camarillo is during COVID, people started noticing you could get more house for your money in a bigger lot in Camarillo as compared to, say, Ventura. So a possible workaround to these extreme prices would be looking into the availability of a condo or townhome, and there is new construction as well in Camarillo with Williams and Lennar. And if you are considering that route, be sure to contact Keziah myself because we do have a special incentive for new construction. Overall, traffic is easy in Camarillo, especially when you compare it to nearby Los Angeles. That being said, there can be bottlenecks on Lewis Road and Pleasant Valley Road, and the 101, depending on the time of day, can be pretty rough. And if you have to use the 101, you're just going to want to plan accordingly to avoid rush hour times if at all possible. It could get gloomy in Camarillo. What? The weather is supposed to be perfect, sunny California weather, but the truth is there can be a lot of mornings where you get this fog bank rolling in from Oxnard and Ventura, and it can feel cold and damp. So some mornings you might just have to wait until midday or the afternoon, and it usually clears out. There's not a whole ton to complain about with the weather here other than that, because overall, year-round, you have about as perfect Mediterranean weather here as you could imagine, anywhere from about 50 to around 80 degrees. If you wanted a little more sunshine and heat, then Thousand Oaks may be a better bet for you. As in all parts of California, the increased concern for wildfire and rising insurance costs is top on people's minds. One of the things you can do to help mitigate your risk is there's actually a couple nonprofits in Ventura County that will do a free walkthrough of your property to offer you tips on fire hardening. And there was one here not that long ago. The mountain fire burned just over 240 homes, so it's a very real threat. That being said, people are still buying homes here. They are getting insurance. We just had some clients who are buying an absolutely spectacular home up on the hillside. They're using the California Fair Plan for the fire insurance part of it. It's just something you'll want to be aware of no matter where you might be buying in Camarillo. One of the things you can do before putting an offer in on a home is call a potential insurance carrier, give them the address so they can give you an idea of what the policy will look like for that home, because it can vary greatly from neighborhood to neighborhood. Speaking of local agriculture, that is something you'll want to be aware of. There is gorgeous views here because of the farmland. It's so scenic here. It's like living in a painting. That being said, you may or may not like living close to those fields where they keep using different types of fertilizers, sprays, that type of thing. So as you're looking at homes here, you also might want to figure out what is your proximity to potentially a farm or something of that nature. If you have asthma or are potentially affected by this type of thing, one possible workaround is using an indoor air purifier. Hey, if you live in Camarillo, what do you think? What are the things that you like and don't like about living here? Please leave a comment below. Camarillo is super low key. There's not a ton of nightlife going on here. It's really just an idyllic and quiet place to live. Some have complained that there's a resistance to change, new development projects. That being said, there are new construction sites that are happening here. One of them, Williams Homes, is right near the downtown. If you're looking for cities that have more nightlife, arts and entertainment, that type of thing, you definitely would want to check out nearby Thousand Oaks and Ventura. You can't talk about the cons of Camarillo without talking about the the local airport, which is a busy local airport. There's no commercial planes, but there are private planes, training aircraft. There's quite a bit of traffic. If you're looking at possibly moving to and buying a home in Camarillo, you'll want to explore the different neighborhoods to see how it's impacted by the airport. There's definitely some airports where it's hardly noticeable and others where it's really kind of a big deal. Possible workaround for this is you could get double pane windows or try to pick a neighborhood that's further out from the airport. There's also a local nonprofit you could join if you move here called Save Our Skies Camarillo that really is trying to prevent the expansion of this airport and from the problem actually getting worse. So that's it, a look at some of the cons of Camarillo. And if you're looking at possibly relocating to Camarillo or anywhere in Ventura County, please give Keziah and myself a call. We are real estate agents. We actually had a closing not that long ago where we did such detailed GoPro videos of a home that our clients were interested in. They're able to buy the home without seeing it physically in person. When they actually got here and moved in, they said it was exactly what they expected. Give myself and Keziah a call. We'd love to help you out.